You know, it's almost the end of the year when it hits October and the holidays are just around the corner. The air also changes because it feels more brisk, cold, and the leaves start to change, especially if you live in an area where you get to experience all four seasons. Fall is one of my favorite seasons because you see the leaves, foliage change. You see all the beautiful red, orange, yellow mixed into the um, scenery here. So I love autumn. Now, this isn't an original idea, but I thought it would be fun to start reading books that are in alignment with October. So we're gonna try to read more Halloween type books here. Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Ruth, and let's chat about Trick or Treat, History of Halloween. So as you can tell by the title, this book is nonfiction and it goes into the history of how we know Halloween as it is today and how it's changed to the 21st century. So let's start off by saying yes, it is easy to just quickly look this information up on the internet or ask an AI tool to do all this research for you, but what's the fun in that? And plus, when you get more of a cliff note version of it, you miss all of the cool little details and cool research that the author put into their book when it comes to all things Halloween. So, I learned a lot from this book. So the first part of the book goes into a lot of the folklore, the cultures that have influenced Halloween. So they went into like Samhain. I apologize if I mispronounced that. Celtic culture, a little bit of Irish culture kind of played a role in that, British and American as well. So a lot of these things you see that happens during Halloween, like pumpkin carving, October harvest fairs, bobbing for apples. All these things are the way they are because of what happened in the past. And the games, witches, and ghouls, and how they became incorporated into Halloween too. So that was very interesting to read. I do have to admit, I did kind of rush through a little bit in the beginning because I guess I just don't really, and this is just me, I don't do well with a lot of too much historical facts thrown at you because then I do trail off. So that's a me problem, not the book problem. But all in all interesting facts to learn about some of the folklore storytelling that the author found that was in relation to Halloween. Where for me it got a little bit more interesting is when we get to learn about, like, the apples, how did they play a part in this? And so usually apples ripen during the fall season, and so that's how you see a lot of it incorporated into the food and decorations into the Halloween there. And then they talked about, moving on through the years, how it got more commercialized. So you have um, attractions, kind of getting into Halloween, like Disneyland, the Haunted Mansion really played a part in that, and Knott's Berry Farm as well, or Knott's Scary Farm really played a part in commercializing and just really expanding other places to do the same. And it was cool. Personally, I would think too, if I were to continue like reading nonfiction books, I just may do it via like audiobooks, in my opinion. Again, nothing against this book. So it is very educational. I would rate this a 3 as well. But for me, I think nonfiction books are audiobooks for me. Like always, please let me know your thoughts. Did you like this book? Didn't you like this book? Is Halloween your favorite holiday? I would love to know. Please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Happy reading.